Welcome back to the Comic Scoop, everyone. This is going to be the review for this Wednesday's new releases on February 23rd, 2022. And I'm here in my symbiote box because the first review of the week, as well as one of my top picks, one of the many actually, it was a pretty good week this week, is none other than the Red Menace himself, Carnage Forever. This is a variant cover done by Mark Bagley, who actually was the artist that introduced Carnage back in 1992 in ASM 361. This is a really cool issue. It is broken up into 3 different segments. First story, which was really neat, written by Philip Kennedy Johnson. He actually was in charge of the most recent Carnage miniseries, Extreme Carnage. Well, now he's back. So the first story was really neat. Has this little girl that's playing outside of Saint Estates, or at least what used to be, which is the boys' school that Cletus Cassidy allegedly burned down before he was Carnage. Here's a real great shot. She ends up meeting the symbiote itself and bonding with it. Maybe it's a little better of a view for you guys. I'm sure it's probably tilted though. I really liked that story a lot. It was really cool. The second story, Unmade in His Image, done by Ram V. Now this one seems to be a little prelude to what the next Carnage event might be. It shows Hydro Man escaping or trying to escape with Carnage, but Carnage just absorbs his abilities. And right down below it says, "To be continued in Carnage #1." So I'm really looking forward to see where that's gonna go. And the last part is real fun. Written by Ty Templeton. It's just these little funnies, as it were. Real fun. No pun intended. Alright, yeah, that was really cool. Definitely check it out if you're a Carnage fan. There's several different covers to choose from. Of course, a couple of days later, who knows which of those will be available. Alright, so this is 10 Deaths of Wolverine #3. This is the Christian Ward variant. And I think this is really neat. It has the other Wolverine on the cover, who seems to have some kind of phalanx suit, or maybe he is made of the organic tech. Well, I say maybe, but I already read this issue, and there's I feel like this issue has some big spoilers in here, but it's really neat. We have X-23 as Wolverine, and Scouts. They both go on a mission to find Wolverine, and it's pretty neat. This other Wolverine just starts wrecking the place, and he is confronted with the Wolverine family. X-23, Scouts, and none other than his son Dakin. Now that's a real cool fight. Yeah, this part's really neat. The whole issue is really awesome, and we get some real major revelations with the character Moira, who we've been following. I will leave it at that for this one. It's yeah, it was real intense. I had to take a moment and think this one over. Highly recommend that. It's been a great series so far. This and the 10 Lives. Alright, let's see. As far as symbiotes go, I have another symbiote-related issue. This is Gunslinger Spawn #5. Really like that cover for the shattered glass and There we go. So last issue, the Gunslinger Spawn, he has come face to face with Clown and Violator as two separate entities, and they punish him basically. So this starts off with the Gunslinger Spawn slowly coming to, and Clown and Violator are there. They reiterate their proposition of how they want, well, not they want, that Gunslinger will, it's kind of a not his say-so, Gunslinger will join them and help them bring down Al Simmons. It's pretty fishy stuff, and it's a real neat issue. They basically fight throughout this entire issue. We get some backstory from Clown, get to see how he has, he and the Violator have become two separate entities, and the little deal that Clown has made with Spawn's old-time baddie, Kincaid, who's been featured in King Spawn. Yeah, it's been real neat. I think this one is my favorite of the Spawn universe stuff. Somewhere between this and the Scorch. Alright, so another major pick of the week is Ghost Rider, #1. Ghost Rider's been pretty cool. Well, not has been. This one was like really, really cool. Very fantastic. Let's see. I hope I don't ruin it by doing this, but here's one of the variant covers. It's a wraparound cover, which are always really cool. One moment here. There you go. This has what seems to be like all the Spirits of Vengeance. Got the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider, Cosmic Ghost Rider, 2099. Yeah, My Man Vengeance up there. Yeah, this is very, you know, the original. It's so neat. Yeah, I really love this cover. There's been several other covers too for it. One of which is the Peach Momoko cover. Oh, sorry about the glare. I'll show you guys that in a few. Now, this one was really neat. So, it starts off with Johnny Blaze. He's in therapy, and it's kind of funny. When the new Moon Knight series came out, I was thinking how neat it was that he was taking therapy and how unique that is in the superhero world. And in the months since, I have seen Cindy Moon from Silk also taking therapy, and now Johnny Blaze is in therapy as well. He apparently fell off his bike and had to get some major head surgery. Has a lot of memory gaps, and life is just kind of peachy keen for the old Spirit of Vengeance. He has no memories of these, but he's there with his high school girl, has a whole family. But things aren't quite what they seem. If any of you have ever seen the movie Jacob's Ladder, I get some real heavy Jacob Ladder vibes in this issue, and we have some nice little cameos. Talia Warroad, sorry. Zeb makes an appearance here. But yeah, this one's really cool. Kind of like a big mystery at first, and then it just gets insane. Or Ghost Riderly. Definitely flock to your local comic book store and pick up a copy of this, because I was wowed. And let's see, there's maybe one more part that I'd like to show you guys. I'm a huge fan of John Carpenter's The Thing. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. This was a real beautiful page right here. And there you go. Yeah. I just gotta show you this panel here, and enough said. Alright, so we have one from Dark Horse Comics. This is Joy Operations, done by Brian Michael Bendis and Stephen Bryan. Joy Operations has been out of this world. I believe a couple weeks ago I did a review for issue number 1, or I guess it's been a few weeks ago because that's when issue 3 came out, and I decided to pick the first issue. I've caught up since. It is definitely really awesome. The art in it is fantastic, the colors, and the story is just really neat. So we have Joy, who's this envoy, or I guess something of a bodyguard, assassin, hybrid, and she is now on the run. Has someone speaking through her or to her from a different trust, which I guess is what these cities are called. And in this issue, she has now fled to the Peachtree Trust, where the voice is from. And her former boss has put a hit on her from the top assassin of the Bulong Collective. He's a pretty awesome character. This was a really cool issue. They do a nice balance of action and backstory. It's been pretty neat. Brian Michael Bendis never disappoints, and you can't go wrong with Dark Horse as well. Alright, now this one is a super massive issue, pun intended. So this is done by Image. It's like a big crossover event that they're doing with their Radiant Black character. Let's see. Radiant Black first came out just about a year ago in February 2021. Didn't realize it was that recent. There's the first issue. Now I've only read the first issue, and I've been waiting for the trade to come out. And I just looked up. Apparently, Volume 2 is coming out next month. So I need to catch up. Definitely need to catch up. But it features a couple of other characters. A Rogue Sun, who will be featured in his own comics starting next week, I believe, March 2nd. And Inferno Girl Red. Now I was looking her up, and I can see a Kickstarter for her, but I didn't see any release dates on her own series. We got a massive creative team for this super massive issue. Kyle Higgins, who did Radiant Black and the really awesome and dark Power Rangers series Shattered Grid. Ever a fan of the Power Rangers? You gotta check out Shattered Grid. It's nothing at all what you would ever expect, but also being right on the nose. You have Ryan Perrault. Oh, lost my page. You got Ryan Perrault, who is the writer for Rogue Sun, and Matt Groom, and this real nice group of illustrators throughout the entire issue, including Marcelo Costa, who does Radiant Black. So, an unknown energy has passed through the realities, and it is bringing darkness. So these two heroes, Radiant Black and Rogue Sun, team up together with Inferno Girl Red, who is from another universe, and she is who brought this dark entity. Yeah, colors in it are fantastic, action's great, and that's almost everything I want to say here, except I won't say anything, but I'll just show. This is awesome. Yeah, very awesome for sure. Looking forward to see where this is going to go. Alright, now it's been many months of a lull, but here's Orphan and the Five Beasts number 4. I gotta go back and reread issue 3, but this is kind of directly continuation from issue 3, which I know kind of sounds dumb, but the main character has been searching for these beasts or demons, and each issue has faced a different demon except for issue 3 and 4. We get a little backstory on how this man had become more than man, and within the last issue was serving human flesh to these townsfolk who basically became his on-command demons. Again, you know, speaking of John Carpenter's thing, have some other worldly grotesque images here. Yeah, this has been really cool. If you guys like Demon Slayer or have been keeping up with Peach Momoko's Demon Days, this is something to add to your list. And I like this part a lot. Oh no, the hand comes out of the soup, or the boiling liquid, grabs a pinch of salt, and salt bays. Yeah. This was cool, yeah. Interior, cover, story, and all the art and colors done by James Stoko. Sorry, I completely butchered that. I meant to practice that before I started recording. Stoko. But yeah, if you can somehow put pronunciation in text, help me out in the comments there. Now I got another one here done by Image Comics, and my last review, Step by Bloody Step. This is the cover B. The cover A was really cool too. I wish I can show you that right now, but I can't. Now this has been a really nice read. Now there's no dialogue in it, which is kind of interesting, but you don't really need it. Before I flip through there's a backside. On the back it says, "A girl wakes. She has no memories, no name, no language, nothing, except a giant robot." And that's really all the dialogue you need to know. The imagery is gorgeous and does real nice on the storytelling. Yeah, this one's really cool. I subscribed to that immediately. I'm curious to see how the rest of the series is going to go. Will it be in the same pace or have a little more in depth there? Like the scale there between them and whatever these things are. Yeah, this was definitely a really fun read. So that's it for my reviews. I have a few variant covers to show you. Alright, so these are the X-Gwen variants that I picked up this week, starting with the one I was waiting on from last week of X-Men and Gwen as Boom Boom. I thought that was really cool. I really love the projectiles there. This is one of the Ghost Rider variants. Got a Gwemma Frost. Very stylish. Everyone loves Gambit, so here's a real nice Gwambit variant. I really love the colors there, and got the Spider-Man cards. And my girl Polaris, one of my favorite mutants. Yeah, I love the colors there. Just the black and green are beautiful. And last two things I have to show you are my two Peach of the week. This has been very fun, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Catch you next time. Doodles.